Okay, let's get real. The only thing harder than picking a wedding venue is sticking to your budget. And if you don't get that right before you walk down the aisle, you're gonna be broke. So let your favorite cousin tell you exactly how you're gonna build yourself a budget, girl. That's gonna motherfucking work. Let's get into see. We're having a little champagne today because it's that type of video. I'm just playing, y'all. It's apple juice, but it's in a wine glass and it's making me feel real good because the numbers I've been crunching, it's messing with my head. It's messing with my head. So here's tip number one. A lot of us don't like to be honest about what it is that we can actually afford, especially without going into debt. Don't nobody got time for that, okay? So when I say you need to have a budget, make it plain, make it real, write it down. Have a budget for everything, not just the venue, not just your dress, but your actual entire wedding budget. Set a number, stick with it. But this is how you're gonna actually stick with it.
All right, girl. I did this by breaking everything down into categories. So let me give you my long list. And I'm not even sure I'm done yet, but this is what I have thus far. Venue, catering, photography, attire, decor, entertainment, stationery, cake, gifts, favors, miscellaneous. You need that miscellaneous tab because those hidden fees that I told you about in episode 2, they're gonna pop up. And the service fees and tips and just things you just didn't think about, they're gonna come up. Okay, so that's why I say, oh, if you have a $15,000 budget, plan for 20, plan for 25. You see what I'm saying? Your coordinator, your wedding party proposal, officiant, premarital counseling, wedding website, hair, makeup, honeymoon, etc. Like the list literally goes on and on. But you want to set everything into categories to make it easier for you to keep up with everything. For me, I use Google. What did I use? Pages. I use Pages. Wow. I use Pages to break everything into categories, and then I also created 4 other columns. So there's a category column, an estimated budget, my planned amount, and then my actual amount, and then the difference. The best part about creating a spreadsheet is that it auto-calculates everything for you, so you don't have to figure out how to keep up with numbers, because I know everybody ain't that great with percentages, okay? Myself included. I use Pages, but you can also use Google Sheets, Excel, or the note category in your phone. You can create grids in that. That can also be a way to help you stay on track. So, yes, we love that. We love that. I also think it's very beneficial to have a separate account for your wedding expenses, because when it boils down to it, you're trying to figure out where the money went, because that bill came out and that was due, and now you ain't got the money for your down payment. Don't nobody got time for that. But if you have a separate account where all of the expenses come out of strictly for the wedding, you're gonna save yourself a headache at the end of the day. My favorite part about living in this generation and this time is that we create our own rules, okay? A lot of us are not sticking to the typical traditions of having a wedding. The girls are eloping, they're having micro weddings, they're having extravagant large weddings. They're creating their own rules for themselves. And I love that. You don't have to have a wedding venue, you can get married in your backyard. Okay, it's literally that simple. You don't have to spend $100,000. You can spend $500 and still have the most beautiful time, because it's not about appeasing other people or what other people expect you to do. It's about doing what's going to make you happy and your partner happy. And honestly, getting married, can we please remember this, is not about the wedding. It's not about the wedding. I know that the girls get excited. We want to plan. We want to be, have the dream. I get that. But it is about the marriage, the institution, the marriage, the vow before God. Do not allow the details to deter you from what you're actually preparing yourself and signing up for. You feel me? Because that's a lot too. You heard I mentioned premarital counseling. Add that to your list. Be prepared for the role that you're about to step into, because it's a new role. It's new. And it's fun and it's exciting, but it's new. So make sure you're ready. Okay. I just realized that these videos are actually a lot shorter than what I thought they would be. I was anticipating anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes per episode, but it's kind of given 2 to 5 minutes. So if you think that we should be elaborating, maybe going into further details, if y'all have any questions or like topics that you want me to cover, comment please down in the comment section below. Like,
Let's chat. Let's figure it out. If this is something that you feel like would be better in just shorts, because I kind of feel like that. I don't know. Let me know. Like, am I tripping? Because I feel like the details that I'm sharing is beneficial, but it may not take, 10 minutes for me to fill it out. It never does. I feel like it's going to take 10 minutes, but it never does. It could have a lot to do with the fact that I talk really, really fast. But I don't know. If you feel like it'll be better in shorts, let me know. If you want me to go into further details about how I do these things, let me know. I did create a downloadable spreadsheet so I can share it with y'all, but I don't really know how to do that. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Just check the description box and see if I figured it out. Always, I love you so much for tapping in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notification so next time your cousin can drop. Okay? And make sure you follow me on Instagram _being_Brooke_. And I'll catch y'all in next week's episode. We're talking etiquette because a lot of you need it.